All right, we are gonna put in a food plot over here by the house, and I've already cut the grass. I didn't video that because I figure, you know what, me looking like, you know, what cutting the grass would look like. But anyways, we're getting ready to spray it. We've got a, not sure the precise pronunciation, but it's glyke. You spray it on, it's gonna kill all the grass and the weeds. Got my tractor here, got the boom sprayer. And it's a concentrate, like I said, so you want to mix it up just right, but it'll kill everything off. And here in a few weeks we'll be able to till it up and plant the seed. So we're going to put in a clover chicory plot, and it's going to be pretty close to the road, so we're going to put up a food plot screen also. But we're going to have this one up front, and then later this summer I'll do a fall plot kind of back on the property. So we'll show Josiah here.
Hi.
Spraying the yard. All right, so here's the food plot. It's all been cut. Josiah's about to start spraying it, but there is literally the road. So we'll put up a food plot screen. But we're gonna spray all this down, kill it off, and be ready to till it up 2 weeks. Time to install the food plot. Everything's been all killed off. Josiah's got the tiller going. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over this twice with the tiller. It's going to take a while, but you work with what you got. And we're just going to break up the soil really good. We'll lay down the seed, and then we'll go over it with I got a mattress spring, just put some dirt over top of it, and then we'll lay some fertilizer down, because we got 3 days of rain coming, so that's perfect. It's exactly what you want when you put in a food plot. So we're just getting started. So a big part of putting in a food plot is testing your soil. And when I first did my first food plot years and years ago, I just thought it was a corner I could cut, and I put my food plots in. I did 2 separate food plots, and did not do the soil test, and they came up, but I was not too impressed. So sorry, I'm picking up rocks and stuff as Josiah goes through tilling up other things out of the soil. But anyways, I wasn't too impressed, so my second go at it, I did the soil test, found out exactly where my soil stood and what I needed to add to get optimum results, and worth every penny. There's several ways you can go about it. I ordered one off of Amazon. They send you the kit. You grab soil samples from all different areas in your food plot. That way you're getting a good sample size of all soil areas, and then they send back your results and let you know what you need to add so that you can get the best food plot possible. So definitely not a corner you want to cut. All right, we got the plot all tilled up now. Kind of changed my clothes. I don't want to get sunburnt, so put some long stuff on. So anyways, as you can see, the food plot is going to come right along the road here. So what I've got here is I've got some Egyptian wheat, and I ordered all my seed from Northwood's Whitetail up in the UP. He specializes in the colder climates like Michigan, some of the northern states. I ordered all my food plot seeds, so I got an Egyptian wheat that I'm gonna put along the edge of the road, and really anywhere that anybody coming down the road or anything might be able to see the deer, just to give them a sense of privacy and security. Then the rest of this food plot is gonna be Northwood's clover blend, and there's some chicory in here too. So we're gonna throw down the seed, and then we'll kind of I got the box spring over here set up on the 4-wheeler. So once we get all the seed laid down, we'll go over that with the 4-wheeler, just to put some dirt over top, and then we'll be ready for the fertilizer and final steps, and then we just need the rain tomorrow. All right, so the instructions say a 12 to 14 foot swath of path is what I want with this Egyptian wheat for best results. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start here in this corner, and I'm going to go right along the road and down by my driveway here. So All right, we got the Egyptian wheat down. Now it's time to put down the clover blend chicory. What he recommended was 4 pounds per half acre, and I've got just under an acre, so I went with 2 bags. All right, we are nearing the end of our food plot install. So I talked about doing the soil test, and that'll get you optimum performance. So I'll put this up on the screen here. This was from Whitetail Institute. That's who I sent it to. So according to them, I need to add nitrogen and a whole lot of potash. So we have nitrogen. Josiah's out there, he's spreading it. Side note, I think it's very important to get your kids involved in the outdoors in all aspects. And he really enjoys nature, and even if he doesn't go hunting, he knows he's going to benefit by seeing, you know, deer, turkey, whatever come into this field and eat the clover and the chicory. So but he's spreading that out, so you know, he's enjoying that part of it. The potash apparently is pretty hard to find in my area, so I had to actually order that online. That'll be here in a couple weeks, so I will put that down as soon as that arrives. But you know, send that off, get that soil test, find out what your soil is, what it needs, and apply it. It's going to cost you some money. The price of fertilizer and different things have definitely gone up, so just be aware of that. But if you're going to do a food plot, do it all the way and see it through if you want to get full benefit out of it. So we started this at 10:30, kind of took a couple breaks. It is now 6 o'clock right now. So 1 acre food plot. It's going to take you a while. So we're going to do another one here in probably about a month or so. We'll start our fall plots. I'm not quite sure what I want to plant there yet, but that'll be at the back of the property. This clover obviously will come back every year. So as soon as it warms up in the spring, that clover will start popping back up, and you know, it's a good warm season food source for them. It'll be one of the first things that come up. So hopefully you found this a little bit helpful. I know there's a lot of videos out there and everything, so it's just some things I do here in northern lower peninsula. I have a little bit better soil than others, but I know there's a lot of real sandy soil up this way. So if you really want to get things to grow, can't emphasize it enough, do that soil test and follow through with the recommendations. So good luck. Less than 100 days away here in Michigan. Get those kids outdoors. We'll post updates. All right, we're 2 weeks after planting, and I just kind of want to show you, we've only had 2 days of rain. The day after I planted, and then we had rain just a few days ago. But the chicory's coming up pretty good. The Egyptian wheat's coming up pretty good. And the clover's starting to pop out now too. So hopefully we get some more rain. We actually got a little bit this morning, just drizzled for a little while. But let me show you what's going on here. All right, so you can kind of see it's starting to green up. The real dark spot, I think, is some grass coming up. But you can see some greenery popping through. So we got some chicory coming up. Let me get a close up here. You can see the clover starting to come up out of the ground. Those tall blades, that's the chicory. Got a little bit of grass. There's some milkweed growing out here too. After it gets established, we'll start cutting just to really give the clover a chance to take over. But hopefully we get a little bit more rain, but this is coming in pretty nice. So this will come back next year minus the chicory and give the deer and turkey some good things to eat on. So show you the Egyptian wheat. Alright. So this is the Egyptian wheat coming up here. It's probably 2 to 4 inches, depending. But you can kind of see I've got it going right along the edge, around that curve. And see if I can zoom in here. You can kind of see it growing right along the edge too, because again, that's the road right over there. So I'm hoping that'll grow maybe 8 to 10 feet by the time deer season rolls around, and give them plenty of cover and make them feel comfortable out here. So yeah, one day worth of work, a little bit of money, and it is an investment if you want to do it the right way. Again, that soil test is imperative. But a day's worth of work, some fertilizer, take care of it, and it should pay dividends.